Your zone number has been indicated in the middle bottom portion of your boarding card. Once again, zones E and F is at this time.
Thank you for waiting, ladies and gentlemen. We invited the first class, powered by the executive platinum, emerald, sapphire, and ruby. If those boards are written on your boarding card, please come forward to the boarding.
Again, reset. Interesting strategy. Knows it's quick enough, knows the sound will be working. Evening, everybody. Evening, Saxman. Evening, Mikey. Evening, Reset. 787 sniped. Devious sniped. Wormhole sniped. Evening, John.
Oh, yeah!
Evening, Walk Ninja. The Alpha, the Omega, A to Z. All right, Bryce says he'll be right there. I'm on approach to fact. Evening, Wormhole. How are you all doing? What's going on, everybody?
Well, hello, Mr. Fancy.
Raven Snipe Devious. Do I have my own? No. I mean, I've got a couple that only I can do. But nothing too crazy, no. Bittersweet, good evening. Devious says, I give up. It's quiet, please. Right. That's kind of the one I was thinking of, Walk Ninja. There's another one that I think I have. What is it? There's another one that only I have. I can't remember what it was. What's going on, Devious? Arm of Farah, good evening. How are you doing? I can't look south in the air. I'm not flying yet, Bryce. I'm not controlling it. There you go, 787. I like the one in the background more than the melody. Evening, 787. How are you? Hope you all had a good day today. If you're in the States, hopefully you had a good holiday. Got some music done. Didn't do too much today. Pretty lazy day other than write a lot of music. But that had to be done. I didn't have a choice. What's going on? How are you all doing? Anything new? Anything going on?
Lucky 13.
Oh, Mamba, thank you for the 13. My goodness, it's been really more than a year. Thank you, Mamba. I haven't had a chance to try to create different splits for the timer, but I will. I'll get that at some point. Live Split's a finicky program to plug in all those, but I'll get them. And also looked at like some game show things for alerts, and I couldn't really find any that were as good as what we've got, so I guess I'll be picky. Did some yard work today, spilled gasoline all over my shoes, and this is John, all over my shoes and socks. This is the third time I've done that. Well, are you actually mowing? Are you mowing your yard, John? Do they have grass in LA? Grass you mow. Porteous, good evening. How are you? Gumbo's right. Maybe a funnel is in order. I mean, I can't. First of all, I can't imagine John mowing a lawn. Second of all, I can't imagine John having grass to mow. Oh, we have grass everywhere. Nobody cares about the drought. Figured all of John's yard work would take place under grow lamps. Well played, Mikey. Well played. That's what happens when you use your tablet while mowing. Yes, John, you trying to stream Flight Sim while mowing, or maybe you were doing Lawnmower Simulator. You should try that. Try some Lawnmower Simulator, John. I guess we know John doesn't have an electric lawnmower. I love my electric mower. I've used it like 4 or 5 times since we bought it, and it's pretty easy to use. It's not very heavy. It's self-propelled. It moves. It mows well. I'm not like exhausted after I mow. I mean, I am exhausted, but not like I used to be. Lawn Mowing Simulator is on Game Pass. John, can you stream that? Can you stream that tonight when I'm done? We'll watch you lawn mow virtually. How long does the charge last? So it comes with 2 batteries, and each battery lasts about an hour. So, I mean, that's probably about right. Maybe a little more. I haven't really pushed it too much, but I would say for both batteries, you could probably mow for 2 to 2.5 hours and be fine. Yeah, absolutely. Like, I only need one battery. What's up, Sebastian? How are you doing, Sebastian? Roomba for your yard. No, somebody showed us that on stream, and I did not go that route. I mean, I'm able to mow our front and backyard in about 45 minutes to an hour. It's not even really an hour. It's probably like 45 minutes, and I'm able to do that on one battery. It was actually the weed eater. Filled up the tank, then I put the gas can away. Then I picked up the weed eater before closing the tank. Shawnee. Hey, Shawnee. Welcome back. 45 minutes. How much music can you write in that time? It depends on how much writer's block I have. Like today I only had, I only wrote like 12 measures. Not a lot, but you know, the whole piece I'm writing is only 50 measures. So I wrote 25% of it. It depends on how motivated I am. Yes, Sebastian, we're doing dad talk. Mowing lawns in Home Depot. Had a good day, booked my flight to visit some family in India. Really?
I get an evening off to hang out? What?
Jay, thank you for the 18. Oh, I'm so glad you're here, Jay. How are you? We're learning. This is the second night. We're flying the MD82. It's
Have a great flight tonight.
And thank you, Shawnee, for the 6. Very nice of both of you all. 787. I can't believe you are flying 14 hours to India. That's what a flight. Jeez. Yeah, we flew this plane last night and it was going great until we hit the glide slope. And then for some reason, the nose went up and it just started to stall. I don't know what happened. We ended up doing a go around and we got it the second time. So I'm hoping tonight it gets better. I hope. Doing good, just crazy busy with everything right now. Wish I could have been here a little more. Well, Jay, I'm glad to see you though. Hope you do, I just hope you've been doing great. What's up, Renaissance? Downloaded the Top Gun DLC and realized how much I don't know how to fly.
You are not sending me $50.
What do you mean?
We're sending you $50. Morty, give me an envelope.
Morty, give me an envelope.
If you send me $50, you are going to be so sorry.
Raven, thank you.
I don't need eyes to find the Fliggy Air menu. I can smell it from 100 paces.
It smells like hot dog water, doesn't it? Hot dog au jus. Thanks, everybody. Very nice of you all. Armafera wanted to do the hot tub, so might as well go there now. I love that Stormtrooper helmet. There you go, Armafera. Nice little chill in the hot tub before we get flying. It's good timing. Smart. 14 hours is a short flight. It's 24 hours from US. Holy goodness. Tiger Bite, how are you doing? Said you need to beat your record of 1 hour and 7. I thought it was 1 hour and 12. I might need that extra 5 minutes. I mean, I think we'll be better now that we've had a little bit of practice, but I don't anticipate it's going to be great. Poke it lower. It's in the... I'm poking her in the forehead. Boop. It's the forehead. You want the mouth? What do you want? Prices have been awful lately for direct flights. Don't want to stop over with COVID, etc., just in case restrictions come back. From Toronto, 300 to 3,500. You mean 3,000 to 3,500? Found it today on Air Canada's website for like 2,000, so you went ahead and booked it. Man, that's like still so expensive. I mean, that's still so expensive. I end up, like when we go to Vegas, I'm hoping, you know, that the flight isn't more than $300 for the both of us round trip. What's up, Zombie? How are you? Yeah, I can't. I mean, tickets to Vegas are cheap. I can't imagine tickets to India. Man. I'm doing very well, Zombie. Doing very well. Having summer's just starting. Just getting a lot of music written for these other schools I'm writing for, and just enjoying a little bit of time off before we get right back to it. My band will be playing in a couple weeks, so everything's ramping up a little bit, but at the same time, relaxing. Pretty nice. I saw Raven was playing Dead Space 2. Raven, I liked Dead Space 2. It felt more like a movie than the first one. Is your band on Spotify? No, Armafera. We just do covers. If you haven't seen my band, I'll put a link. We're playing at a place in... Here, I'll send this link to you. This is a link we send to agents if they want to book us. Will we ever get to hear the music you make? No, you don't want to hear it. It's just percussion stuff, Sebastian. It's for marching bands. I get paid to write percussion stuff for marching bands. It's nothing crazy. I mean, I think I've got some that have been pretty good. But, you know, a lot of times I only have a choice. You love the new hot tub. Yeah. No, it's pretty funny. Sometimes I don't have a choice on exactly what I'm going to write, Sebastian, because I have to write the percussion parts to band parts that have already been written. So there's a special place in hell for people that request Freebird. So here's what's funny, Walk Ninja. Our steel drummer can play the solo to Freebird. So we're waiting for somebody to yell Freebird and let our steel pan player do the guitar solo. He's really good. It's pretty crazy. Been relaxing after work, let out this summer, watching more Seinfeld, Mighty Ducks, and keeping up with the NHL. Love Seinfeld. Look at you watching hockey. You'd sit through it once for a pan solo, and that's how I felt. Like, I'll watch it once. But after that, need a Dark Star sloppily photoshopped onto that aircraft carrier. It's got to be... Well, you know what? There was... What was the... Okay, hold on. What was the... There was a G.I. Joe, and I used to own it, Cobra airplane. That was a big, long one. And it had... There it is. And it had a tiny little one. Do y'all remember... It was called the Night Raven. Here, check this out. Do you remember? Did you ever see this? I still have the small one out in my storage shed. Let me switch this so you can see it. Do you remember this? This is a G.I. Joe toy from 1980s. And this was, you could mount, I can't really see, but you could mount the little plane on top of the back of this one. I still have the small one. Still have it. But I don't have that one. But that's pretty similar. This looks like a cruise ship band. It's funny you say that, Long Quill. I think we would do well on a cruise ship. But you know, cruise ships like to pay, like, you know, smaller bands, cheaper bands. No drums! Okay, hold on. There we go. Also, I can exit a music store if I leave a concert. Generally, the video goes dark. Yes. Can't imagine how many of those survived in the hands of 8 to 10-year-olds. I know, Jay. I know, and I've got a tub. So, like, I still have, like, I've shown this one before. Like, this is one of my G.I. Joe characters. You know him? You seen him before? He's got like a monocle over one eye. This is mine when I was a kid, and I saw this at our local comic book store that also does collectibles. And they had this one, but they didn't have his cape. And the fact that I still have him from when I was a kid and that he has his cape For me, yes, Walk Ninja. It's Dr. Something. Yes, it is. It just breaks my heart because I had a lot of G.I. Joes, and this is like the only one I can find. I mean, I still have, and I've shown these. I have like 11 of these. Remember Mask? These are the little guys. Their masks come off. These are the ones that had the vehicles. I have 11. I still have 11 of the minifigures. So crazy. Dr. Mindbender is it, Walk Ninja. That is it. But I'm a sucker for all the retro stuff. Okay.
Je suis le président de Burundi.
Evening, Hapes. How are you doing? Switch that Armafera. Thanks for the hot tub. So, Hapes, how you been? Let me get a quick drink. Water for now. I definitely feel relaxed if you're talking to me, Armafera. I feel nothing. When you said little guys, my brain automatically thought dogs. How are the puppers doing? They're doing fine. They're doing fine. Astro, it's been a little hotter here today. It was like 88. And our air conditioner doesn't want to work really, really hard. So it's like 77 in the house. You got to not move a lot and be around some fans. It's not bad, but poor Astro, he's like, any chance he can lay on the floor, he's trying to find a chance to lay on the floor. He's just pitiful. But Sammy was doing fine. He was eating his food and resting on the couch. And Retro reminds me, how are plans for Donkey Kong cabinet coming along? Well, Devious, I'm always looking.
Randy,
What's up, Solidarity?
I am the liquor.
How you doing, Solidarity? I'm always looking, Devious, for a Donkey Kong cabinet. I'm a part of some different groups on Facebook that are selling arcade cabinets and pinball machines and whatnot. I haven't seen one that is a decent enough price or even in a location that's close. I'll be honest with you. The one that I saw that I showed you all like a year ago that was in Indiana for like $1,200, I regret not getting it because there has not been nearly a better deal since that one. There's not been a better looking one. There's not been a closer one. And honestly, not a cheaper one, which sucks because it shouldn't be that expensive. But if you want a nice one in good shape that's close, you don't have much of a choice. This weekend was busy sailing lessons, driving to get my kid from Indiana. Speaking of Indiana, sailing lessons. Man. Does Astro know how to swim? Well, no, Tiger, but we were looking at getting him a small little doggy pool, see how he reacted to it. We were outside on the deck yesterday, and we had a fan that's one of those pretty hard pushing fans. And he would walk in front of it and not know how to react. He didn't like that it was like getting in his ear and his jowls. And he was just freaking out every time he'd walk in front of the fan. But I don't know. I don't know how he would do with a pool. Well, are we about ready? The video I put up for my band, when we have a gig on Saturday, June 18th. Usually I don't stream Saturdays, but Saturday, June 18th, my intention is to live stream the gig. Now, it's at a winery out in the middle of nowhere, so the reception could be bad, but it's it's a decent stage and the people really love it. If the weather's good, like they love it. So I will try to stream that gig. I hope. I'll keep you posted and let you know, but hopefully you'll get to see a little bit more of the band. It's a good time. It's a good time. FACR runway is small? No, not this runway. You must be on FACT, Bryce, not R. Solidarity, we're in South Africa, Cape Town to Johannesburg. Yeah, no, we're fine. So, Walk Ninja's right. Just bring a lot of Wi-Fi. Yeah, there's no Wi-Fi finger. It's gonna be my cell service. I could, so I'm wanting to stream from my GoPro. That's my goal. I want to take my GoPro and stream from it because you'll be able to see a lot more. And my GoPro 6, is it GoPro 6, has a built-in Twitch connection. So I would like to just have that GoPro on a tripod where you can, it's a wide lens where you can see the band and the crowd. I'm hoping that's the case. I think that would be really cool. So we'll see. I don't know how the audio would be. It sucks. Yeah, Walk Ninja. Someday I might do that. I still could do that. Like, I could do that, Walk Ninja. I think a chest harness mount would be funny. What's up, James Martin?
But you are not a Jedi yet.
I mean, I do want to do that at some point, Walk Ninja. I think that would be cool. What sucks is I have the little Rode mic that goes, you know, a little small one that's good for GoPros, but you have to have there's like a case that the GoPro goes in to hook an external mic in because it doesn't come with, the GoPro doesn't have an attachment or an input for 3.5 millimeter microphone input. So you have to buy that case for the GoPro to go in, but you can't charge it and use the microphone at the same time. It defaults to one or the other. Sucks. So I'm gonna have to choose the charge so it doesn't die because it's a long concert. But the audio won't be as good. You gotta make the choice. All right, well, I think we're ready to do this. I hope we're ready to do this. Yours charges and uses a microphone using an in-flight adapter. 787, are you talking about the newest GoPro? I don't know if the newest one does it.
Put it in the vault. I'm locking
because everything I saw, there is nothing that will allow it to charge and use a good microphone at the same time. If you all know how, let me know. You have the Hero 9, yeah. I've got the newest one, and apparently it doesn't let you. Sucks. Okay. Are we ready? I would like to see if we can get this up in the air. And I am on live time, by the way. I would like to see if we can get this up in the air in under an hour. Do we want to do a prediction? If you want to do a prediction, I'll leave that up to the mods. Under an hour. Last night was either an hour 7, hour 12. I don't know. It's not. I don't know. I'm gonna struggle. I just know I'm gonna struggle. Here we go. Ready? Starting the timer now. And battery switch. Hit it once. Oh, come back. And then lock it. Why'd my flashlight go off? Then we go to the EFB and we connect ground power and air conditioning. I've already loaded in the flight through SimBrief, so we should be good. If I go to flight folder, you can see that we do have FACT to FAOR. So should be good there. Now that we have the GPU connected, we're going to turn on, since we have a light here that says external power available, turn on both external power buses. Then, now I don't think I have to do this. I feel like I don't need to do this, but I will just in case. I feel like part of my plan says I have to do this, but I feel like I don't need to because it's already there, unless it's going to add something else that I'm unaware of. Yeah, I don't think I need to. It's already there. And then even on the weight and balance, it's got the same thing because I did that through the external MADDOG app that comes with it. And so it's already got full passengers. And I made the cargo less as well. Let me do 0 here and see if that changes anything. Okay. Moving on. Load fuel into the EFB. I don't need to do that. We just saw that. That was under, if you go to aircraft services and ground, you can see there's enough fuel already. Fuel requested and fuel on board pretty much identical. Then we're going to start boarding. And we've got a full plane tonight, 162 passengers. Next one is seat belts. Turn that on, and no smoking on. And I'm going to go on. This is going to be something that takes me a little bit more time. That is lights, because I didn't use lights last night, so I don't really know where all of them are. But let me just look. Come back. Nope. There you go. They're right there, right there, right there. So we turn that panel light on, and then we can turn the floodlights on a little bit. Make sure there's no other light switches here. I can turn some of these on, I think. There we go. Cockpit floodlight. There we go. Good, good, good. Cool. Now we can see pretty well. And I've already adjusted a couple down here. There's a couple switches or knobs here that I've turned on as well. Make sure there's no others. Okay, so we'll leave it at that for now. Moving on. Seatbelts, no smoking, emergency lights armed. That's here. And then windshield anti-ice on, and then galley light or galley power on. That's so they can make their coffee. Cabin pressure is over here to the bottom here. Cabin pressure, we want to make sure that the lights are out. So we're going to put that standby, primary, and then turn that light out. Landing altitude. That's landing. We're not going to deal with that right now. I didn't do that last night. I should check that next time. I'm going to check that next time when we land. Moving on. Pneumatic feed. And then let's go to the FMC and go to pause in it. And then let's type in our airport FACT. And then copy this one and paste it there. That one's done. Then check fuel. We have some gauges right there. Not gauges, but numbers. So the fuel looks good, 98.50. Sim brief says, just make sure that 98.64, so that looks great. I did not hear about that, Gumbo. I did not hear about that. Wow. That's awful. Altimeter, since I'm not doing ATC or anything, I'll just hit B on the keyboard. It looks like it's pretty high. 1028. Fuel shutoff levers are off. That's these two black levers here. And then set our comm frequencies right there. Okay, so comm frequency set. This is where we contact ATC. So we say Cape Town Tower. Who are we tonight? I think we were like South Africa Air. SAF Air? South Africa Air, and it was like 3 digits. 641. Picking up IFR to Johannesburg, and then they would give us all the information. So now we go to route, and we're going to type in the departing airport, and the arrival airport. And then when we hit that, it should bring up a lot. There we go. Yeah, now we have all the legs. So it's corresponding to everything that we've got from SimBrief. The runway we are departing from tonight is 01. So we can go on and plug that in, 01. And then let's go next page. All right, we're good with that. And then the departure we're doing is the Teton 1C. So let's go on and do departure. 01 is already selected. We've already typed it in. Next page, Teton 1C. No transitions. Hit route. Activate. Execute. Make sure there's no discontinuities. Oh, let's go to legs. Make sure there's no discontinuities. Looks great. We'll add the arrival later. And then let's compare. It's kind of hard to see, but it looks like that's correct. The heading. Let me pull up my charts. Need to put in our course. Let me do this first from SimBrief. Okay, 01 is to our left. And then we're doing the Teton 1C. And the heading we're going to be doing on 01 is... Well, hold on. 009. So let's go on and do 009 for heading mode. Okay. Okay, moving on.
No. Astro. Stop. No.
I got an Astro behind me.
Come on.
Get in the trash.
No.
I didn't even know he was back there. Okay, so route is done. We've already done departure. Now let's do init ref from the EFB. So we're going to go to the EFB. Performance. We'll enter in some information. We're at FACT. Runway 01. Wind at this location. Bryce, you keep doing the wrong airport. You should do a different airport. It's 04010. So 040/10. Okay, and the outside air temperature is 11. This says 15, but that's not right. It's only 11. And then runway length reduction. No, we're not going to do that. Takeoff weight. So the takeoff weight is over here, and that's 64228. 64228. Now we can calculate. Okay. 146, 151, 160. So we're going to put those in. 46, 51, 60. I'll come back to that. No, I might as well do this now. The reserves for this flight are... Man, they're still talking. 1.3 for reserves of fuel. 0 fuel weight. $54.7, so 54.7. 54.7. That's 0 fuel weight. And then the fuel that we have for this one is 9.864. You see it up there in the top right, fuel on board. So we'll say 9.9, and then we have to do /n for normal instead of the alternate airport. Okay. So now we have our gross weight, cruising altitude. SimBrief keeps trying to do flight level 330, but this plane won't go that high, apparently. So we're going to do 310. We'll have to make sure that each leg knows that too. Okay, so cruise and wind. If I go to the OFP and I go to wind information, cruise and wind at 310 is 196.77. That's pretty crazy. 196. That's coming from the south. That's going to be interesting. 196.77. Put that there. And then the temperature at the top of climb is -46. And you got to hit this button twice to bring up a negative. -46. And then that fills in the ISA dev. Now we can go to our, transition altitude here is 7,500. Takeoff. So now we have those V speeds. V speeds are 46, 51, and 60. 46, 51, and 60. And 60. Takeoff V speeds are in. Now, 160 is V2. So for our speed, we're going to do, opening speed, we're going to do V2 plus 10. So 170. And then the altitude, normally air traffic control would tell us. But if we look at the charts, looks like we don't have any restraints or constraints. So the top of this transition altitude is 7,500. Initial climb clearance says flight level 90. Is that not only 900? It's only 900. That's fine. Why 900, not 9,000? Yeah, 900. We don't need to worry about that. Yeah, Canuck, these things are quiet. So I'm just going to put in, since I don't have any constraints in this, I'm just going to go on and put in 310. Oops, I went all the way around. I'm going to put in the whole thing, 31. Okay. Flight directors on. Make sure I didn't forget anything. Do that. Take off page, speed bug. All right. Strobe lights to both. Let's make sure that standby horizon is flat. And then the parking brake is engaged. It is now. Set transponder. Let's just do 2,000. Okay. Moving on. Start pump on. And then both left pumps for the APU on. APU master. Where are you? There you are. So put it to run. And then we're going to hold it for a second. There it goes. Watching that needle move. And now this needle's starting to move. Okay. So we wait for this blue light to come on so we can turn on the APU buses. What's up, Mike? How are you? Hope you had a great weekend. There it is. Now we can turn the APUs on. And with that, we can turn the external power buses off. APU air on. And then the yaw damper is... Where are you? Over here. Turn that. Oh, it is already on. Yes, it's already on. Okay, good. AC supply, we're going to leave that off for now. And now we're going to go on and disconnect. Oh, man, those frames are bad. We're going to go on and disconnect the GPU. Come back. And AC. So go to Aircraft Services, Ground, GPU, AC. We're running off our APU now. Nice, Mike. Now we can go on and turn on the auxiliary and transair. Confirm that the trims are centered. That one is. I can't see. I can't see. There it is. It's centered. Sorry, I was looking at the dial down here. Turn on remaining fuel pumps. And put this to... We'll put it to B. Yesterday we put it to A. And then... Alright, so now we've got to do the center of gravity and flaps dialed in. That's over here. This so the center of gravity, the takeoff weight center of gravity. Is it on this one? It is. Takeoff weight center. There it is. 7.3.
Oh,
The Twitch bot, man.
sure.
7.3.
85,
And it's already set.
95, $1. Thanks, mister.
And by the way, thank you all for the hype train earlier. I didn't even say thank you all. Thank you so much for that hype train. You all were very nice. And then flaps are 5.5, which that's already... What's close? 5.5. So now we have this green here. We need to get this white lever to match up. So I'm just going to hold this until that white drops down to that green. Okay. And now we need to adjust this to be the same. 5.5. And then we'll have our flaps at 5 as well. There we go. Yep, that's good. Terror, what's up, Terror? Okay, and then we'll go on and put the EFB into flight mode.
We got one!
Kim Abdul Hakim, thanks for the follow. Welcome. Anti-collision lights on. APU norm and econ. Where are you? It's right there, and it's at norm. Thrust levers to idle. Okay. And now we can request our pushback. If we were on ATC, we would go on and request that. We're going to be going all the way down there, so let's go on and get that push back. While the... Oh, let me go on and disengage parking brakes. Okay. And then let's get ready to start our engine start. So engine start switches. What was that? Oh, no. Engine start... Where are you? There you are. Engine start switches. We're going to start with the right. And we're going to use the scroll wheel. Gotta use the scroll wheel. And now we can watch that this N2 is going to get up to about 23. Your stairs. Oh, dear. Oh, they're closed. Haha. Thank you. I didn't do that. Let me look here. The aft stairs, though, they're apparently still going. Yep, that's not good. Let's close the aft stairs. Yeah, rolling them up now. Oops. It's a big old oops. Okay, we'll add that to the checklist. So stairs, and then how's that? Yeah, we're 23, so we can go on and move this fuel lever up. And then that will start to really push engine 2. I'm going to push this back to this concrete pad back here. "23 minutes to push back." I think that's like 15 minutes faster than last night. Like 162, Canuck. Okay, let's go on and do engine 1. Okay. And that's going to start spooling up. I'm going to go on and stop there. Actually, no. I want to be in the light. Okay. We can go on and do the fuel lever for engine 1, and that should start going pretty good. Yep, there it goes. And stop the pushback. Okay. So engine 1 is going. Let's engage parking brake. Now that our engine 1's almost done. Okay, engine 1 is on. Engine 2 is good. So we'll go on and shut off the APU. So we'll turn off both APU left and right buses. And then we'll go on and put the air conditioning to the supply to auto. And then APU air off. And then APU master off. Pitot heat to captain. And now we're at the after start checklist. So after start checklist at 25 minutes. Start pump off. Pneumatic feed off. Engine ignition selector off. Anti-ice as required. We're not going to do that. Flight deck door. Right now we can see back in the cabin. They're still talking. I can still hear the flight attendant talking. That is a long audio file. So the door is open, so I'm going to go on and close it. So now closed. Here's where we would request taxi with information.
Oh my God, dude, look how dirty and crappy everything is.
So we're going to go on and get ready to taxi. So we'll put this at bright nose lights. And, oh no, dim actually, dim. TRP, we're going to put this at takeoff flex. And then we saw earlier the temperature setting was 50. So I'm watching these green numbers over here on the right. There we go. So we're set for takeoff flex 50. And then we're going to set our speed bugs by clicking here. So now we know where our different V speeds are, slats and flaps. And then our runway heading is already set. We've already done 009 for runway 1. Auto brakes. Where are you? Auto brakes are... Where are you? Auto brakes. Aren't they right there? Wait, aren't they right here? Oh, am I thinking of the 146? Auto brake. Auto brake. Where are you? I thought it was right there. Auto brake. It's different here, isn't it? Found the issue here. They gave me the Xbox version, of which I did not want. But I thought you get... If you do it through the Microsoft Store, I thought you get both. Thought it didn't matter. Center console. This is Cape Town, South Africa. FACT. Where wasn't our speed brake here? This plane, maybe this plane is different? Or auto brakes, not speed brake, but auto brake. I even put that it's center console rear. Wait, what? Oh, I thought you were talking about Flight Sim, Drobart. I'm sorry. I didn't know what you were talking about. You're talking about a third-party add-on. Okay. So... auto brake. Where are you? Well, I'm confused. I know. They offer no refund. That sucks. What was it that you bought? Okay, well, I don't know if this is something with this livery, but I could have swore there was a knob here that said set to takeoff and then a switch that said arm disarm. Wait, Drobart, why would you buy Flight Sim from something that's not the Microsoft Store or Steam? Okay, I don't think this plane has an auto brake. It did last night, but now it doesn't. So I'm just gonna keep moving. Pilot equals auto brake, right? Hover the mouse there, change cursors. Yeah, it's like, look at that. I think it's a bug. Like, just as long as it's not on the enunciator panel. It's not, so we won't worry about it. I think that just got a weird bug. It's a livery issue. I agree. Didn't know there was a choice. Drobart, I mean, I feel like buying Flight Sim, it's only Steam or Microsoft Store. I didn't know there were any other places you could purchase it from. Loaded just in time in the A320 tonight after being made fun of for using the tiny CJ4. Peer pressure is real. Tiger Bite, do ! Root. There it is. Walk Ninja did it for you. All right, so fuel confirmed that we're balanced. 42, 41.75, that's balanced. Brake temperatures, we are good. That's this gauge over here on the bottom right. Not overheating. Engine selector over to both. Nose lights to bright. Landing lights, I don't know why we would have those on. We're going to do that when we get there. So we're going to keep this dim for now. Okay, so we're going to do all the rest when we get there. Let's go on and head over. right, we are moving. Yeah, Drobart, you can't do it in chat. Can you whisper it to Devious? Devious, check out where Drobart got Flight Sim. I think it's so strange that you're able to. First of all, how can you purchase an Xbox? It's not a scam. It's just a shitty. How can you purchase an Xbox piece of software from a third-party website? There goes John. Look at John. You are just gone. He's boogieing, yes. Maybe you find the option in the MD82 external program or aircraft options auto brake system. That's interesting, Icebird, maybe. They had the 25-letter key. Okay, I could see that. I could see that. Was it on sale? I know that currently it's on sale on Steam for the PC version. Speaking of boogieing. Microsoft Store's on sale too. Okay. So I wonder if where you went, you tried to get like a code for really cheap or something. Look at all those lights up ahead. So it's nighttime right now, but it is live time, and we should see some sunrise on this flight.
We got one!
Reiner. Thanks for the follow, Reiner. All right, so I can't change camera angle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Look at that lineup. Look at everybody's name in line. What's up, Comic Crazy? There's one landing. I wonder if that person landing's like, holy crap, all the names. Wait, was that Wormhole Landing? I'm right behind John. These long lines. Y'all are keeping my speed run times down. Blue Yonder'd be upset. That's basically the runway? Yes. Basically. Astro. Come here. Come here. See a sax man. Come here. Come here. No. 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 Nudge his tail flaps. Pork Belly says. Where's John? Oh, John's way ahead. Okay. I'm going to turn on the floodlights. So now you'll see the lights on the sides of the fuselage. Almost had an accident, John. Brake temperature's still good, though. You saw that? It's okay. Walk Ninja, are you doing the PMDG 737? I'm excited to get back to that. But next week I think will be the DC-6. Yeah, Walk Ninja, agreed. I did watch a little bit earlier today about that Honda jet that'll be coming out next week, or tomorrow, I mean. I'll get it at some point. John, you disconnected. You're still turning on my screen. Unless there's a delay. Oh, you just stopped. Back in? Okay, all right. I'll wait for you. I'll probably get that Honda jet at some point, but not right now. Whiffy, we're on west. Right, Walk Ninja. Yeah. I mean, I will. I think it's a good idea to try those new planes. Turn that off. Actually, let's just do that for now. Take your time, John. So, Drobart, here's what I would ask. Have you redeemed the code already? Because the Xbox version and the PC version are supposed to be the same. They're supposed to give, if you have the PC version, you have the Xbox version. I'm assuming if you have the Xbox version, you have the PC version. It's different. It's different if you bought it on Steam. If you bought it on Steam, you don't have the Xbox version. But if you have a code that got it for you on the Xbox, try that code in the Microsoft Store. Because I don't think there's an Xbox only version. I mean, I could be wrong. You need the Xbox app to use the game? Well, yeah, I mean, if you're on the Microsoft Store, then yes. Cool, Whiffy. All right, so a couple things. I have to do landing lights on. Nose lights to bright. Auto throttle on. Spoilers armed. That's weird. Won't let me arm them. Wonder why. That's strange. I can't arm my spoilers, and I don't have an auto brake. I guess we won't arm them. All right. Well, They are related functions. Let me see if there's another cursor here. I'm just kind of randomly clicking where there's a finger there. No. Weird. Well, hopefully we don't need to slow down. All right, we ready? Here we go. Get the N1 up to 40 and go. Icebird, you're right, and I forgot. I will check that. It's too late now, but I'll check it when I get off the ground. Also, I did not put my transponder to TARA. Should have done that. What's going on, Chrissy? Chrissy, how are you? Okay, landing gears up. iBarb, thanks for the follow. 43 minutes. 43 minutes up in the air. Okay, so don't want that nose going up too much. That's trying to really push. Trying to be careful. So let's go nav on, VNav on, and then autopilot on. Boy, ooh, you see that nose drop? Then TRP CL. Wow. Why is that trying to go up at 4,000 feet? Ugly Bob, thanks for the follow. Why is that doing that? Okay, hold on. So we're gonna put this at climb. And then we need to put art at auto, which it is. It should have been off before. Did I not add that to the checklist? Apparently I didn't add that to the checklist. Dang it. Flaps up. We should start turning right. Look at the wash on those landing lights. Okay, there we go. We're starting to turn right. This is the MD82 EJ. I think it's on Sim Market. Okay, so we can go. I'm going to keep slats until we get around this corner. Let me zoom in a little bit so you can see that. Yeah, so you can see. Let me take the yoke off as well. So as we go around this corner, I'm going to leave slats. So we're at 0. Flaps are up, but we have slats out. So now VNav is on. I'm gonna keep. We're only going up 1,000 feet a minute, but our speed is pretty good, and I'm not gonna mess with it. We're on VNav climb. Yes, it did win, Plato. I'll choose the outcome. Will we take off in less than an hour? Yes. There it is. Okay, so still looking at other things. Spoilers disarmed. They were never armed in the first place. Auto brakes off. Couldn't find them. Engine selector to off. Auxiliary hydraulic pump to off and trans air off. And then we'll keep that VNav on. Still climbing. What's our altitude? 56. I'm gonna turn some lights out. We've got got some lights that I don't think we need. That's the big one. I might stick with that for now. Yeah, that looks good up there too, so we can see. Okay, so VNav is going, and I don't think it's going to go faster than 250 if it's programmed correct, which it should be. If I go to legs, it's got the speeds. It'll have 299 for when we get over. You can see flight 101. So as soon as we get over 10,000, they'll let us go up to 299. So I'll do landing lights. I could probably go on and do landing lights off now. Yeah, we might as well. And retract them, right? Yeah, they're retracted. There must be a... Is it this? Yep, that's going to be it. Hold on. Yeah. I couldn't read any of the words. See? They were turned off there. Do that. And what's this one do? That's the numbers. So that's all bright. Okay, good. I've never flown... This is the second time I've ever flown it. So I don't know... where all the light switches are. This is the first time we've done a night flight. See Whiffy. Man, look at all those names. Okay, altitude, still climbing 15. So we don't need to change that. That's pretty good. The only thing that was weird on that departure was it tried to go, and I guess I didn't have vertical speed selected. Maybe that's why. It was, I guess it was an open climb. That was probably my fault for not having vertical speed selected. However, VNav was on. VNav was on, so it shouldn't have mattered. It just ended up like really dropping really hard. When can we turn art off? Where is art? I don't see it. So art should be at auto, and it is. So we'll close that. What's flashing on the engine dials? Is it these? Probably the temperature might be hot. I don't know. That's the EGT. That's just the temperature, but they're kind of frozen. That's part of this. The CL. And we're supposed to be on CL for climb. 10,000. So yeah, lights are off. Now it should be going faster too. Yeah, if you look, it's starting to raise 260. I don't know why those are flashing, and I don't know what to do about it. Also, I don't have... Oh, you know what? Where is... Overhead console lights. Where are the, like the nav lights and the wing lights? Those should be all in the same area. I should have had those on. Logo light. There it is. Logo light. Yeah, now you can see the tail light. So, Icebird, let me look here. Agreed, John. I do think it's easier.
Hello.
Afternoon, brace yourself. So, auto brake system is checked. Icebird, I'm looking at this aircraft. I have this exact one. If you look at this registration, ECFLN, you can select that in the MADDOG app, and you can look and see everything that it has, and the auto brake system is checked, which is interesting. Roar! Yeah, that's strange. I don't know about the blinking temperature. I'm assuming that would change.
Hats off to the DJ. Same song twice in an evening.
What's up, DJ? I mean, you know, our throttle is on VNAV right now, so it's not like it's maxed out. So I don't, and you can even see where the mark is. It's not even all the way up. But we are supposed to be at CL for the rest of the flight. Might be a mixture thing, yes. Art must be off. So where did I do that? After takeoff trip.
Okay.
Art if using takeoff flex. So I think I missed all of that.
I've come to talk with you again.
Dang.
We got one!
So it's either Drew Wayne or Dr. O.O. Wayne. Evening. Wayne. How about that? Set manually 1.4 EPR. Okay, hold on. Wait, are you saying right now do that? Are you saying to do that right now, or are you saying in the future? Because the EPR is 1.89, but you're saying manual EPR pull. That's late. Don't do that now. FMA reads takeoff, arm the auto throttle was set for you. Don't exceed 10 minutes in this thrust mode. You have to switch to climb mode. So last night, oh, you're talking, never mind. You're talking takeoff flex. I'm sorry. Yeah, we're in CL now. No, we were fine. We did that right, I believe. I still don't know why these are blinking. I don't know. Not only blinking, but increasing. Yeah. That's okay. It's because we're going faster. Adjust our heading mode. Looks like we're getting a little bit of turbulence. Okay. Do we have... No, that's fine. I don't think you need to see anything else. They just have this one light in the middle. Oh, and then... Hold on, let me look. There it is. Let's turn that on. Dim. Did that really change all that? No, I must have hit something. I did. That did, yep. I must have hit L instead of Alt L. Okay, well, there it is, and the sun is coming up. I wonder if that's the same one that comes with it, Icebird. Let me see. It might be. Let me look. Says that page cannot be found. That's weird. Yeah. Well, when I just copied that and then I took out the space after the dot before com, it didn't work. Let me see. Hold on. Hold on. I see. There's also a space after PDF. That works. So that's 156 pages. By the way, I gotta go to standard altimeter. Yeah, that's a legit guide. That's if you want to just know every single thing. Holy crap. Man, there's a ton of pictures with that. That's really well done. Looks like that was probably done with X-Plane, right? Or a P3D. That's a lot. That's amazing. That guide. Like that's everything you want to know about this plane. Jeez. Just everything. Goodness, that's awesome. I'll save that. That's pretty awesome. Chrissy, I was done 2 weeks ago. Our school is being torn down. No, Walk Ninja. No. I mean, I would love to know 100% about a plane. You know, I'd love to know 100% about a plane. Every single thing about it. But I don't think that's ever going to happen. Master caution. Well, we can make that go away. Thanks, PP. It's gone. Do you like I Dream of Genie? Gone. So Chrissy, yeah, our school, they built a new school for us. And it's behind the old school, and they have to tear down the old school, and they needed to have a little bit more time over the summer. So they had all of us leave 2 weeks ago. So they had 2 weeks to empty this school out completely. So they would have more time to tear it down and put a parking lot there and have it ready to go. So Brace Yourself says, I swear I'm not halfway through the 1,800 page 737 manuals. Are you reading them like a book? Wow. I'm so glad you do that so you can tell me a bit of light reading. So everyone will be lost come the new school year. Well, the school itself will be, you know, a huge learning curve for everyone, including myself. I've been at the same school for 22 years, and now I have to learn this new school. However, we've already been in the new school because we had to move stuff into it. So I already know where the band room is. I know where I can park. I know all that stuff. Just the concern I have is, will the new school be 100% ready and the old school be 100% gone by the first day of school? Because if it's not, then a couple things happen. One, we'd have to do virtual learning. And two, the band wouldn't be able to practice. So I don't know what's going to happen. I'm just going to assume that everything's going to be great. But they basically have 10 weeks. They have 10 weeks from now to tear down the school, make a parking lot, make sure the new school is completely ready. 10 weeks. Well, Wormhole, the issue is finding a place for all the equipment, too.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again.
So we're at, we're not climbing a lot. We're only climbing at 600 feet a minute. Very slow climb with this VNav. So, but the speed is still good. I think I'm going to... No, I'm going to leave it. I'm going to leave it. Unless, can I do this? Let's see if I do that, what happens. So we'll go to 1,000. It goes to 1,000, but then of course our speed should drop. KW says 19 weeks for a school construction project. Yes, 10. 10 weeks. And I want to see. Let me look here. Hold on. Let's see. I'm curious when they're going to update Google Maps. Let me show you this.
Yes, he's a long-legged, pissed-off Puerto Rican.
What's up, Big Fat Mike? How are you? You liking the Mad Dog? It's okay. I mean, it's pretty good. I like the 146 a lot more, but the 146 doesn't have auto throttle. This does have auto throttle. This plane's a little bit easier to deal with. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I need more time with it. So this, look at this. Let me show you this. This is what, this is an image of the school that I teach at, okay? So you have, this is the high school, okay? This is the high school. This is the middle school. This is the elementary school. They had us leave 2 weeks early, but they couldn't start tearing it down immediately because the middle school and the elementary school, they were still there. They couldn't leave. They weren't, they didn't leave. So what they did while the last 2.5 years have been going on, they decided this is our band practice field. They decided, check this out. You can do it like this. They decided to use this whole back area behind the school, this whole area here, to build the new school. Well, Exhorter, the thing is, this middle school, all the kids don't always come here. It's really weird. This middle school is like a hub. This middle school lets them go almost anywhere they want. It's kind of like they just decide which high school they want. It's really weird. So they decided to build, and it's kind of hard to tell, but you can see that there's a little bit of a hill here. So they ended up creating the new school with different levels. So when you get over here, they have like 3 floors, and then you get over here, it's only 1 floor. Here's what's funny. This school goes all the way to this fence line. So if you live right here, you are like right next to this school because it comes all the way to this grass field. So they are going to tear all of this down. This is the only parking lot they currently have, plus a little bit of parking on the back side. They're going to make all of this parking. Thank goodness, because we need it. We don't have enough parking. This is really kind of crazy, though. How they have this. Oh, here's another funny thing. This is the band tower. You see this right here? This is our band tower. Well, the problem is they're supposed to move it to the new location. The new band field is over here. They ended up tearing this baseball field down, and they put another parking lot here, and this is where we're going to have our practice field. So they got to move our tower, which they haven't yet. I hope they do. Is that parking for all 3 schools? Yes, Chrissy. It's pretty bad. Oh, no parking there. So this was the band field. And you can see the hill. You can see this huge hill here. So like the people that live over in those apartments, the school goes right back up to their fence. Well, Wormhole, yeah, this was our practice field. This was our practice field, and it was so nice. I mean, you could see it's got the football lines on it. Like, it was a great field, and all of our storage is right over here, and then there's the tower. But, yeah, all of this will be torn down. All gone. And you can see the parking lot. That's all we had. These 2 spots here. Oh, different times of day. So we had to, it's really kind of funny. For the last 2 weeks of school, we had to walk all of our band stuff out these doors because they wouldn't let us, here's the band room back here. They wouldn't let us walk out this door. They put a piece of plywood over the door. They wouldn't let us walk out. The old band, it's because of the construction zone. You can't go out because there's a construction zone over here. But the new band room is over here. So if you wanted, when we wanted to move stuff from the old school to the new school, we had to walk out this door and roll all of our instruments or carry everything up here around the old school. We had to do this for the last 2 weeks of school. We only had time to make 2 trips and then walk in like over here to the new school. It sucked. Yeah, the new school is built. Yeah, it's already done. We just... Just have to get everything in it. Does it make you a little sad it's torn down? No. I'm excited about the new school. I think it'll be good. What's that master caution again? Yeah, the new school is built. However, KW, it's not finished. There's a lot of flooring that's not complete. There's a lot of ceilings that are not complete. It's not cleaned up. The gym floors aren't completely installed. They're not waxed. It's close, but they still have to get rid of all the crap that's outside as well. Like, it's a construction site, so imagine all of the equipment they have outside. So they have to do that, tear down the school, build a parking lot. It's a lot. They might get that done. I know. And actually, let's see this. Hold on. Let's see. Let me see if I can. Here we go. Well, there you go. Okay, check this out. So they have a website that shows the construction progress. You can see where the old school was, and you can see the phases or the buildings of the new school. They have updates that you can see how the new school is doing. So we're supposed to move in here in 10 weeks and tear down the old building and make a parking lot. And here's what the new school looks like. So all the dirt, like look here, look at this room. Like, this is what it still looks like on the inside. Auditorium. Oh, the auditorium does have seats. When I saw it, I don't think it had seats. Small auditorium, by the way. So bad. Front office. But again, this school is not done. Look at that. And here, look, they're trying to clean the floors. Cafeteria, a lot of windows. Cafeteria is nice. They got a big jumbo screen in there. But look at the gym is pretty much done. But look at the floor, not waxed, not done, not labeled. But yeah, they keep going through like every week and doing updates. We're still climbing. Yes, we are. We're not at yeah, we are at 1,000. Okay, we're good. We're okay. We're just going pretty slow. I wonder why we're going so slow. Would you rather do what you do for a living right now or be a commercial pilot? I don't.
No, God!
No.
No, God, please, no! 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 No!
Sup, Skaplock. Evening for me, morning, but yeah, haha. I'm finishing up my packing to go back home. So I hope you had a good time, Skaplop. Hope you enjoyed it. I'm very jealous. Yeah, brace yourself. Plenty of time. Did they stock the vending machines yet? I probably not. No, John. And if they did, it's like Diet Dr. Pepper. So you don't want it anyway, do you? Tiger Bite, I don't think I'd want to be a commercial pilot. I don't know if that's something I would want to do for a living. I like doing what I'm doing. I play drums, I teach drums, I write percussion music, I play drums in a band, I stream, and I teach. It's like I do a lot of different things. Should slip them a few bucks to put the Filgers logo on the coffee machines. Can you imagine? That would be funny. So something I want to do, and I hope they never find out. But my daughters are in a drum line in their school, and I want to get their entire drumline Fliggity shirts, but I don't want my daughters to know about it. And I want them to show up and see their whole drumline wearing Fliggity shirts. Can you imagine? Because they don't, I know, they don't want to even think about it. They don't like talking about it. They just, yeah, they'll love it. No, I know. Can you imagine? I know, Big Fat Mike. Can you imagine them showing up and seeing their entire drum line and their teacher, like their band director and their drum instructor, all wearing the shirts, and then handing them their shirts? They'd be so annoyed. They would just hate it.
Parents don't even love you.
It's definitely something I'd like to make happen. Gamer Bryson says, I have Flight Sim for Xbox and I'm wanting to play the Top Gun Maverick DLC. It's on my main page on the game, but it's not highlighted. So I can play. Why is that? I think it's up to date because there isn't an update for it. Gamer Bryson, I know that it was grayed out for some people. Did you go to your content manager? I agree with Wog Ninja. Well, it's not highlighted. Yeah, you might want to go to your content manager and see if you can download it. Because it's free content. But I do know when they first released it that it was grayed out for some people as a bug. It even happened to me once. I saw it was grayed out once. But I don't remember. Wait, we're only supposed to be going 31. Hold on. We're going to go back down. We got to go back down. I just want to be at 31. And we're going 160 knots. Man, this plane, where's the juice? I should have left it on VNAV. Look at that angle. It's got no power. Fuel truck only loaded one bean. No, I know, Big Fat Mike. I don't know. I mean, nothing looks wrong. The issue was it didn't have the power to climb, but I'm set on the CL setting for the TPR or TRP. TPS reports. Auto throttle is at 135. No, that's course. Skaplop. Auto throttle's over at 299.
Hey, McFly, you bojo! Those cars don't work on water unless you've got power!
Did you set your flap settings? Oh God, I still have slats.
Gimme. I need. Gimme.
Okay,
Please,
all right.
please.
All right. What's up, True Racing? The left side of your throttle.
No, God!
Left side of my throttle, speed brake.
No, God, please, no!
Your flap set. Oh, I already did that. Yeah. I already did that. So I did that down here. Yeah, I did that down here. And then I adjusted that for this one here. Like, I did all the things. I think I also left slats out too long, and that might have been a problem. No, Gumbo Moose said last night that most real pilots will leave it in CL all the way to the end. This plane is so quiet. How about that sunrise, too? No, I'm already at 31. I mean, I'm at 30,820. I'll just stay here. No, speed brakes are not armed or anything, and there's a bug where we can't see the auto brakes. Is it going back up? The speed is, yeah. Speed's at 230. Yeah, I thought it was going to be pretty nice doing live time, Jay. I figured, you know, it would be nighttime for most of it, but we're going to get that. Also, and I'm sure my wife is outside, but there's a meteor shower that's supposed to go over our area. I don't know if it's happening for you all, but tonight at like right now, 1 a.m. Eastern, there's a new moon, so it's, you know, there's no moonlight blocking it. There's apparently like up to four meteors per minute, and like 1,000 per hour, depending on your location. So I don't know where you're located, but meteor shower. I'm not in the West, Robart, no. 1,000 per hour makes it a storm, yeah. You don't see anything there, John? Look it up, see. That's for our location here in Kentucky. I don't know about the other stuff. EGT is getting higher. Yeah, but look at it. 528, and it's not nearing the orange or red. It's still... It looks like it's supposed to be here. I mean, I wonder if... Let's drop this. Okay, see what I just did? I put it at maximum climb thrust, and now it's dropping. It's still blinking. That makes it use more. We'll do that. That makes it raise. It looks like maximum climb thrust is probably the best. No, we don't want GA. Well, we've raised it even higher, so that's exciting. I don't know how to make it go down. Tiger says my FPS have been good, and all of a sudden my FPS is a lot worse. Do you know why? Check that there isn't something running in the background. Do like Control Shift Escape. A lot of people don't know that. A lot of people do Control Alt Delete and then they click on Task Manager. Just do Control Shift Escape. That'll take you directly to your Task Manager. And then you can check and see if there's something running in the background maybe. So yeah, our speed is great. Our speed is great. I don't know what's going on with the temperature that just continues to rise. I don't know if, I don't know if something could go wrong. I don't even know if there's failures on. Yes, John. Control Shift Escape.
Put it in the vault. I'm locking the vault. It's a vault.
Because everybody does Control Alt Delete and then clicks on Task Manager.
Give me a liter of cola. A what? A liter of cola.
What's up, Mr. DJ?
Liter of cola.
It is a pretty sunrise, Bryce. I hope... I don't know how to get these temperatures to go down. I don't know what to do to make them go down. Oh, we're going over 300? Okay, so I just hit VNav. And that way dropped. Look at this. Look how much that dropped. What was it? What was it on? Was it on vertical speed? That completely dropped it. That was absolutely it. Whatever that was, we should have been on VNav. Okay, well, we have 433 miles. So, little bit of time. I think we'll just watch the sunrise. We got to get the nose down a little bit. I'd like to get that nose down. Why is that nose like that? We're holding altitude. Oh, look. We're starting to climb again. What's up, Illini? You went idle too long and it quit the game? That sucks. Tiger Bite says you should go to an airport near your school, fly low, and then fly over your school. We've done that, and not only have we done that, Tiger, we've actually driven a car around my hometown. Like, you can, there's different cars you can drive that replace the airplanes. We even flew a helicopter and landed at a lot of different Taco Bells in our area. Temperature dropping now, and it's not flashing. So 450, when it gets to 450, it flashes. But now it's dropping again, so I think we're okay. Nearby airport and server, West USA, long jumper. And the airport we are closest to right now, if you want to join us. Load in at FADD. I think that's what that says. Or is that FOAD? FA0D. That's why I couldn't tell. If you load in at FA0D, so Foxtrot Alpha 0 Delta, FA0D. If you load in there, you can probably catch us. Not Colin. By the way, I heard a song today, Overkill. You know Overkill? Is it Overkill? Is that what it is? I think it's Overkill. One of Men at Work's lesser known songs, but probably their second most known song. It's a good song. Brace yourself. Yes. What's on, Colmater? How you doing? Colmater says if you're climbing, you have to engage the climb mode next to the landing. So we did, and then we didn't. But I will now. We did earlier, and it was having a problem, and I forgot to switch it back. I was just messing around with different settings. Off-road, thanks for the follow. Welcome, Off-road. No, Walk Ninja, it says it's 7,000 feet. That airport is a military, it says DAR military, DEAAR. It's a military airport. Sing it, brace yourself. What's up, Amplify? And that's why there's no charts. Yes, Walk Ninja. So, we have a great sunrise with John McClane down there. Look how pretty. Oh my gosh. Look at the sun shining on John McClane at 4,000 feet in the ground, probably. So yeah, smooth sailing. I forgot to put it on VNav after we were on vertical speed for a while because our speed was really bad. And then because of that, the temperature went really high. Also, I might have left it on slats the entire climb. It was right, it was to the up part. So I might have made some mistakes. Look at that. Look how pretty. See, there's Long Jumper. Look, that was perfect. And that looks like that's where John was going to start from, too. Slats is an easy trap. You've done that before? Okay, well, that's good. That doesn't make me feel so bad. Look how unbelievable that looks. Just look at that. How about this? Let's see here. Let's do... Try to get a good angle here. That's weird. Oh, can you... Ooh. Look at that. Oh, that's a weird, hold on, that's a weird bubble. So you can move. That's pretty nice. Usually you're, like the 320, you're stuck. I want to see the sun. Dang it. I mean, it's nice that you can do this with the cabin. Oh well. We'll just do it from here. Just do it there. Attention passengers, we'll be taking a brief detour to the left so the pilot can get a good photo of the sunrise. Right. Excuse me. Oh gosh. Oh. So, temperatures are still blinking because they're over 450. But they're better now. Yeah, we're okay now. What's that flashing light? Why is that light flashing? I don't know. Bryce, they probably wear glasses and they also have visors, and I don't know if this plane has a working visor. Some planes do have working visors. This one probably doesn't. Looks like this one does not. So one thing I wanted to check was cabin pressure. So our landing altitude. Okay, we can close that out. I'm going to pull up the charts for the arrival. We're doing runway 21 right. I don't know about you all. You all might end up going the quicker way. I'm going to be circling around. You would totally change course for a screenshot. We're doing 21 right. So that might be different than what you all choose, but that's what SimBrief gave me, so I'm just going to do it. I'm going to stick with it. And we're doing the... Let's see. The Nybex 2C star. Nybex, there it is. And the elevation at that airport is 5,500 feet. So I'm going to change this elevation to go to 5,500 feet. $5,505, so we've got that. And then what's the weather? Thank you, Anonymous. What's the weather at FAOR? 1028 is the barometer. So I'm going to switch this to 1028. Okay. Hopefully I did that right. So we need to center fuel pressure low. That means we turn these pumps off. And now that's gone. Look at us. Boy, look at that sun. Look at how that light looks. And look at the haze on the ground. Jeez. This is just one of those flights that just continually reminds you. You know, we've been doing this for almost 2 years, and you see something like this, and it's just amazing how good it looks. So good. So let's talk about our arrival. So for this star, we are doing runway 21 right. So I'm going to click Departure Arrival. And we're going to go next page, 21 right. And there's only one of those because there's a few different 21 lefts, but we're going to do 21 right. And then we're doing the Nybex 2C. There it was. There it was. Nybex 2C. No transitions available, so we'll click Route. And then we'll click Execute. Now we'll go to legs. Make sure there's no discontinuities. So there will be vectors. And I'm looking at the chart. Let me show you this. Here's the chart for this flight. So they've got vectors. You see these little tiny arrows here? They basically want you to vector around. And it's kind of strange. I'm assuming you vector at 8,000 feet. Let's read it. So this says Nybex 2C. After Nybex, continue on the star. When passing JSV R281. I don't see that one. Established on WKV R217 inbound, descend to flight level 90. So this is flight level 110. Here's WKV. JSV R. Okay, so JSV, I see. JSV is the radial at the airport. So when passing the radio established on this localizer, or this VOR here, descend to flight level 90. When passing 14.7, we don't see a 14.7. It's probably somewhere over here. When passing 14.7, turn right. Yeah, there's the big one. Turn right on a 121 track. So basically, when you get to this point here, you go to heading mode and just put it at 121. I think. Descend to 8,000. And then when you pass JSV R025, you turn right on a 191 track. Boy, that's pretty crazy. Okay, I'm going to have to really watch that one. Remember to do your landing performance on the iPad tonight. That's a nice little thing we missed last night. Okay. Yep. Let's do that now. By the way, miles left, 335. I'm going to go on and adjust my heading bug too. Looks like top of descent is about 240 miles, so still a little bit of time. So why not just come in straight to 03? It has ILS as well. Comic Crazy, I'm only doing it because 2 reasons. 1, SimBrief set it up. Frames issue, thank you. It's because I put it on monitor mode. Thank you. I'm so sorry. I don't know why that does that, but it does. So 2 reasons. 1, SimBrief set it up. 2, when I see a turn like that, it honestly gives me more time to prepare. And with a plane like this where I'm not as comfortable, I don't mind taking the extra time to prepare for it. That's the only reason. So let's see about this landing. So yeah, we apparently didn't do this. Airport is not FACT, it's FAOR. We're going to be doing runway 21 right. Conditions will be dry, I hope. Let me look. Yes. Yeah. Flaps, we'll do 1540. The wind is going to be 210 at 7. Outside air temperature is only going to be 5, right? Is that what I saw? Yes. 5. So auto brake isn't working. So I'm going to put this on minimum because that's all we got. And then the QNH is 1028. Yeah, it's pretty much for prep time. So landing weight 58,877. 58,877. I think that's it. Calculate. So what does that say? M-Law. What's M-Law? Minimum something weight, landing weight. Minimum landing weight. 56,472 kilograms minimum landing weight, limited by missed approach climb gradient. I don't know what that means. So it looks like, so they're giving us our speeds. So the slats will come up at 232. And then at 182, we'll do the next ones. And then at 15, 158. And then 134. Let's, just making sure everything's okay. So, can I click that? And it, no. So those aren't ready. Right? Or wait, no, did that do it? That looks right. 232, 182, 158. That looks like 232, 182, 158. That did it. And then the last one, 134. So that put the speed bugs all where they should be based off of this information. Maximum landing weight means you are too heavy to climb fast enough to meet the missed approach. Apparently, though, I don't believe it. Well, that's interesting. There's no way to put any of that information. Approach ref. So, do I need to select one of these, flaps 28 or flaps 40, or is it just telling me that's what both are going to be? We did one last night, brace yourself. We did one last night. That's true. You might have to Google it. Never. Where are you, John? I don't see it, John. Look at that ground. Wow. You're John. Okay, you are close. Like I do see you. We'll have to dock the pilot's pay. Well, someone's got to pay for that extra fuel we used. So ILS 21 right says 110.9. I want to confirm that that's actually true. 110.9. It is true. Is that up here? It's not. So let's go on and put that in. Oh, that sucks that your SciTech panel doesn't work. $110.9. How heavy are you now? Does that line up with the law? The landing weight. How heavy are you now? Well, how heavy does it say?
What we're dealing with here
Thank you.
is a complete lack of respect for the law.
I just love it so much. It says... How do I see what I am right now, currently? Is it... It's not total weight. Because that was before we left, right? Oh, near the fuel gauge. 61,250. So 61, and then they're trying to say here that I need to be 56. So I'm supposed to lose 5,000. We're going to have to dump some fuel. Where's the dump fuel button? Auto throttle keeps going on by itself, but it's helping me fly steady. Your auto throttle is going on by itself? So Amplify, why is this light blinking? Is it because I'm not at the altitude I'm supposed to be at? Well, and Amplify, I don't know if you saw, but we might have taxied with the aft stairs still out. They might have scratched the tarmac. Look at this angle. This angle on this plane is rough. Like, why is it nose up so much? Okay, that light went out. That had to be what that was. Okay. Okay. Also, once again, our temperatures went down when we did that. What's up, Joey? Landing gear out early when safe will help to burn some fuel off. It's true. When safe is the keyword. And then our temperatures go back up again. So, looks like we're going to be descending at about 180 miles. And I need to look at our checklist. Arrival has been briefed. The heading of the runway that we're landing at is 214. So I'll actually, no, you know what? The first thing I'm going to do is that 121. Off of what the chart told me to do, it said to do turn right when passing 14.7. Turn right on a 121 track, descend to 8,000, pass R025, turn right on a 191 track, and then intercept the localizer. I don't know. We're going to see. So I'm going to put that at 121 for now. It blinks if you're more than 100 feet off your cruising altitude. Thank you. Wee Wee Didi says, in the airframe, you must set the cargo to 0. I did that. And passengers to 97 kilograms of baggage to 0. Otherwise, some brief double up. Yeah, you're right. You're right. And I did, I think I did a little bit of baggage, but I did half the baggage because they do mess that up. You see where it says aft cargo 0? Because they double up the baggage, Wee Wee Dee, I did half of it. Or I mean, I did 0 and 1. So now that could be a balance issue. I have all my cargo up front, but it's fine. So let's keep looking through the checklist. This arrival is going to be interesting. And last night, first time I flew this plane, this is only the second night I've flown it. First time I flew this plane, I could not get the approach to work. But we got it the second time on a go around. So arrival's done. Altitude select. That's something we need to look at. What altitude are we going to push for first? Actually, none of those charts. Max 28, minimum 110. Flight level 110. Is that what it say? Is that what it says here next to NIBEX? 310. Well, that's a lot different. D235. Remember to manually set your ILS course on the first attempt. You're talking about this here? So you talking about this knob here? The ILS course is 214. So are you saying to go on and make this be 214? But how do I enable that? Because that's not heading mode. How do I say, hey, use that instead? Tell them, brace yourself. VOR Loc will do that? Okay. Okay. Fair enough. Because I was hitting that button already anyway. Got your message, brace yourself. I like the gray. Thank you very much. So altitude, I'm still not seeing, I don't trust. So this is a strange chart. Let me show you this. Usually when we do ILS, usually we see an asterisk that shows where the glide slope is, but there's no asterisk here. I'm assuming it will be here at 7.7. We need to be at 8,000. But I know that we can't be... This says descend to flight level 90 when passing, go to 8. So I think I'm going to put in 90 first. I think we're going to do 90 first. Because looking at this, 146, 146, 80 or above, and then 80. So I'm going to do 9. So I can go on and put that at 9. And as long as I'm on VNAV, as soon as it's ready to descend, it'll just go.
Put it in the vault. I'm locking the vault. It's a vault.
Got it, Devious.
No drums! No drums!
So, 787 said, since last week I was declared cancer-free after 5 years, my oncologist medical team submitted documents outlining that I will have scans done every 6 months as usual, but this time outlining that there was no active disease and history within 5 years now excludes malignancy. I found out the restriction that I had... What's up, Sir Chancellor? How you doing? Found out that the restriction that I had on my medical, which allowed me to get a Cat 1 required for my CPO in Canada, is being removed. So I will not have now have an unrestricted medical certificate. That's awesome, 787. So awesome. So awesome. Sir Chancellor, what's up? So I've set it to 9. We're on VNAV. As soon as it gets to top of descent, which is right there, that green TD, then it should automatically start descending. Let me zoom out a little bit. There we go. So I've got it at 121, the heading for 121 for when we make that turn. I'm going to leave that for now. Yeah, that's awesome. That is so awesome. The asterisk cross you see is the final approach fix, not the glide slope intercept. Both? Either one. Both.
Hello?
Both.
Is it me you're looking for?
Decision height 200. Watch your 6. Oh God, really, wormhole? I don't know if I could handle 4 minutes of it. I don't know if I could handle more than 30 seconds of it. No, I haven't changed it, Raven. I have not changed it. Look at John. What a pro. I had to decommission the melodica from my stream because it was like putting my ears on a cheese grater. I could see that. Speaking of, I did not do T-A-R-A. There he is. Yeah, not too bad, Walk Ninja. That's right. All right, let's keep looking here. We did turn our seatbelts. Nope, we didn't. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. We're making so many mistakes. Yeah, Amplify. He's just doing the Xbox Game Pass and doing it through the cloud, the Xbox Cloud service on his tablet, and using a PS4 controller with Bluetooth. And then he even streamed from it. It's crazy. Need good Wi-Fi. Don't recommend using mobile data. Yeah, because it's constantly downloading. Still VNAV level. Tries to escape the cockpit as soon as he spawns in. Each flight is like 3 or 4 gigs of downloading. Man, that's a lot. What's up, Jake? Look at him right down there. Look at all that land. South Africa. South Africa.
South Africa. South Africa.
Thank you, brace yourself. South Africa. Finally got my sim wheel up to my apartment. Been grinding back on Forza. John, I've been playing a little bit more Gran Turismo 7. Every now and then. Beat one of your times. It's exciting. I forgot what it was. It was one of the circuits. A dragon circuit or something. It was the full lap. It was tough to get gold on that, but I finally got it. Every now and then I play that. Also, John, I don't know if when you play that, every time you do one of those roulette cards for the prizes, it's always the worst prize available. Always, right? Like, always. I actually did a roulette card and got the stack of gold bars for the million. I got 1,000,000 credits. Stack of gold bars on a 4-star roulette card. I couldn't believe it because it's always the worst. It's always like yes. It's always like, I even took a screenshot. John, it's in my screenshots because I was like, nobody will believe me. It's in my PS4 screenshots. You never get good ones. You're finally at the GT Championship in the menu books, the last race of campaign. Okay. You have like 10 million on Forza.
I'm going to send you $50.
Thank you, Canuck.
You are not sending me $50.
We're sending you $50.
Morty, get me an envelope.
I swear to God, if you send me $50, you are going to be so sorry.
We're sending you $50. Thanks, Canuck. You're sitting around 2.5, so because of that million, I'm almost at 4. But I also try not to buy a lot. I mean, I've taken a couple cars and I've upgraded them pretty well. Like I bought like a 330,000 Lamborghini and I upgraded it to where it was pretty strong, enough to what I could do. But yeah, you do get so many free cars that I haven't found a need yet to have to buy things. Yeah, Collimator, I looked into it. I looked into it. I just haven't actually pulled the trigger on it. I'm hoping someday they'll upgrade the sounds on it. You would think they would because it's such an expensive product. But I mean, you know, it's okay that it's quiet in here, but out here, like, that's it. It sounds like a glider. Yeah, something like that, Wormhole. Okay, looks like top of descent in about 40 miles. Getting close. They added a couple cars, did they? I know they keep doing updates, which is good. They need to. They shouldn't have released it without any sounds at all. Yeah, it just doesn't make a lot of sense. I'm surprised they haven't gone back. They know that people are upset about it. I'm just surprised that they haven't addressed it.
Flight 209er, you are cleared for takeoff.
Roger.
Huh?
LA departure frequency 123.9er.
Roger.
Huh?
Request vector. Over.
What?
Flight 209er, clear for vector 324.
We have clearance, Clarence. Roger, Roger. What's our vector, Victor?
Sorry, I'm trying something real quick. That should work. Huh. Brace yourself. I'm struggling to get one of them to work. And I don't know why. No, the banner. And I looked at the dimensions and it should be fine, but it doesn't even give me an error. It just gives me a red border around it saying, like, I guess it just doesn't work. I don't know why. The size, I mean, it says it's a max of 500 KB and what you send is only like 490. And it is the right kind of file, correct? Like it's yeah, it's a PNG. I don't know why that won't work. It's so weird. That's the one we want to work. That's the good one too. That shows everything in there. Do you have to pay for cars and tracks in iRacing? I don't know, Armafera. I had to restart the flight as my sim froze. Not CTD'd. When entering a waypoint in the 737, I'm in Concord, so we'll catch up. All right, Reset. That's odd that it didn't work for you. Oh, we're really close to this top of descent. So we will be landing soon, and man alive, I just do not feel confident about this. That was me. Yeah, it doesn't want to work. I tried it downloading it again. I don't know why. Okay, thanks, brace yourself. I thought it would be okay. We should be descending like any minute. I've set it for 9,000 feet. And we're on VNAV. And it does say DES. VNAV descent, so we are descending. You lost all controls. Wormhole, I don't know. It doesn't sound like a reinstall issue. Losing controls? I wonder if it's a USB thing. Yeah, your dongle messed up. I was saying it seemed like it would be a physical issue, not a software issue. Reset. Jay asked if it's a third-party one, like flying the Concorde in MSFS 2000. Yeah, they released it a few months ago, but I forgot. Was it Just Flight? I forgot who released it. What does the info on your VSI mean? RNG10 and TARA. Well, I know TARA, but where... You're talking about... So TARA is where it will show how close we are to other aircraft, I believe. like if we're gonna collide with another aircraft or something. But RNG 10, I don't know. That's the range of the radar. Range 10. So let's see. TA select. Can we do that? I can't. I can click it, or like it looks like I can click it, but it's not. Click it, but it's not doing anything. And I don't know if you can zoom out. Like I can click it and it'll change norm, above, below. The rings are 10 miles out. And we're descending really fast. See you, Dead Bones. Take care. You set it on the transponder panel with RNG. Oh, over here. I see. Well, let's hit minus. Range 5. Yeah. Interesting. Thanks. Thanks, Dead Bones. All right, let me try that one. Brace yourself. I'll try the JPEG. That worked. The JPEG worked. Thank you. Yeah, but it worked. Thank you. Nice. I'm going to put it in Discord. I think that looks really good. Brace yourself. So I just put a link to the flight crew Twitch team that we have. Makes it really easy to see a list of everybody in the community that streams that's affiliate or partner, and they can click on your name right in the list, and you can see who's live out of just that. So if you've got a certain group of people that you want to follow, that's a little bit more concise than just your regular followers list. I put it in Discord. It's in the announcements thread. Shows of the people that are on, who's live. We just started it, so it's still very new, very fresh. I only started it like 2 days ago or something. Maybe yesterday, I forgot. No, 2 days ago. So, but yeah, just message me if you're interested in it, if you're a streamer, and it looks great. Brace Yourself just created the images, and I think it looks awesome. Brace Yourself. Thank you. Clicking on the display to change it is not the normal way to do it. Yeah, you're probably right. So here's our viewpoint. Looks like Wog Ninja. Oh, there's the airport right there. Looks like Wog Ninja's on approach. Bittersweet's already landed. So this is a little confusing because of the vectors. I am going to... I want to make sure we don't go direct.
Flight 209er, you are cleared for takeoff.
Roger. Huh?
LA departure frequency 123.9er.
Roger.
Okay, we're supposed to be at...
Vector. Over.
We need to be lower.
Flight 209er, clear for vector 324.
We have clearance, Clarence. Roger, Roger. What's our vector?
His landing was butter. Let's do landing lights on. Seatbelts on. No smoking. How's our speed? We should be slowing down a lot, but we aren't. Should be now. We are still on VNAV. I'm going to stick with these vectors for a bit. I'm not going to turn yet because I should have been going a lot slower, and it's not. Now, it's set for 240, and I'm watching this needle. It's barely slowing down. So we're supposed to be set for 9, and then when we turn, we'll go to 8. We're just going way too fast. Okay, we're slowing down now. So to this. So up 232. So what I had issues with the other night was keeping my speed to stay slow. My speed would not, it would go slow and then it would go back up to 240. I don't know why. Okay, let's go on and do heading mode. Start to turn 121. And descend to 8. It said it was 7,500 LJG. That being said, I'm going to... Yeah, we're still above transition altitude, which is only like 2,000 feet above ground. Like when I hit B to change altimeter, it doesn't change. Okay, there's some speed. Let's go, since we're a little low now, let's go to up. Nope, that's not it. Go. Oh, okay. So 0 isn't supposed to be until 182. I guess I can't do anything about it. We're just going to have to do that. Slats extended. Now, I'm going to go 191. So our altitude isn't, it's on vertical speed. So my problem with this is it doesn't like to go the speed that I want it to go. Go nav mode. That'll turn. Now there's speed. See, we're not going 205. We're going 240. We're also way too low. Hold. It's still descending. Why? I want to go altitude hold. Okay, there it goes. So it's holding at 7. Ugh. I'm really bad at this. And I did add some speed brake. I did. I've got... We're going to slow down even more. I need to get down to 180. MADDOG MD82 so I can do those flaps. Speeds, VOR loc. Do we have the localizer yet? Looks like we do. At least it's not trying to increase speed again like it did last night. 158. I don't feel like we're coming in quite straight on this. So ILS is clicked. Altitude hold. We're not on this very straight. Why not? What did I do wrong? I've hit VOR loc. I've hit ILS. We're not descending. I am on the glide slope. I'm not descending. If anything, I'm climbing. The circle? Well, I see the circle, but I'm way too high. That's 4 white lights. And I've clicked all the buttons. I've clicked VOR loc, I've clicked ILS. Autopilot's still on. We have the right frequency because we can see the stuff. The circle is right in the middle. No, don't follow me, John. Don't you just have to press the ILS button? Well, I mean, it's on. Look, it's there. There it is in yellow letters. Why is your caution on? I don't know. I don't know why it didn't grab. Let me look. Flaps. I mean, our speed is 160. I don't know. Well, that's the second night in a row, Amplify. LJG, this is FAOR. This is Johannesburg. Try next time pressing only the ILS button. It should auto-capture, localizer, and glide. Okay. I mean, right now, the ILS button is pressed. Wait, why is it turning left now? I just changed your heading. Like, the heading shows it should go right.
That's the steering wheel.
I'm going left.
Why are you turning this way?
To the right.
It was going right. Oh. Oh, it probably is LGG. Yeah, you're probably right. You're probably right with that flying the missed approach. That's what I'm doing, LJG. That's all I can do. I don't know what else to do. John's right behind me the whole way. John, I'm so sorry you have to do these approaches twice every night. I don't know. I don't know. There's something not quite right with this plane. And I don't understand. I mean, we've done all the things. And that's 2 nights in a row that it just will not go. I don't know. Yes, it is LJG. When we use the 737 or even the 140, it's not the problem. When we use the 737 and the 146, it works great. Now, this is clearly, I think without a doubt, the highest simulator going right now. I think if you ask most people, they'd much rather fly this sim right now than any of the other sims. There's just too much good stuff. They have enough high-quality aircraft now to make it worth going to, and the scenery is just not even close. Well, and LJG, let's be honest, I think, we've talked about this a little bit before. If you are already used to a flight sim, you're not going to change. It'd be no different than owning an Apple product and then having to, all of a sudden maybe think about switching to Android. How much money have you invested into your Apple or Android product? You're not going to want to change that. You've already put that money in. Like, we've already invested the money into this. Why would we switch? Same thing with X-Plane 11. If you've invested that amount of money into X-Plane 11, why would you switch? So I'm going to try this Uno Mas, and if it doesn't work, I'll just hand fly it. Armafera. Managed to get her in on that approach. She just requires planning well ahead and monitoring what she's doing constantly. I mean, I felt like I was doing that. I mean, I felt really good about everything we were doing. It just didn't capture. And our speed is holding at 160, so that's fine. Flaps are still where they need to be. Put those spoilers back. So I'm going complete opposite the ILS right now. See what happens. There's John. John, you go for it on your own? I don't blame you, John. So right now we are even with the glide slope. I won't press VOR Loc this time. I'll just press ILS. Yeah, as we get farther away, that should be going up. Yeah, the other thing is we weren't even coming in on that straight. It was pretty interesting having to use both of the VORs. Like, the just straight in wasn't quite right. Look at that angle. It's been this angle like the whole flight. And isn't it weird that we're... I mean, it's 110.9, right? Yes, 110.9. 2-1 right. I'm looking at the chart. 110.9 is the ILS DME. I don't know. Is the ILS the series of dots on the left instead? Well, usually you'll see...
I'm turning it.
I don't know.
That's the steering wheel.
I don't know.
Going left. But you're turning to the right.
No, I wasn't above the glide slope. I mean, even right now, I'm watching the chart, and I'm lining up with the chart as well. The bug on the right. This is the AOA. This is the AOA. Glide slope is on the left, so we are underneath it, if that's the case. And has 4 hash marks. Okay. So we need to be... So the angle now is... They say the angle's... That's not flat. Is that supposed to be flat? Because that's not flat. Well, so... I'm gonna go a little to the right. I don't have a direct waypoint unless I go... Because all of these waypoints don't have names. So I'm not going to be able to go direct to this. Okay, so there's the runway there. I'm trying to cut in at an angle and then turn left. What's up, Sunray? Thanks for the raid.
Hi.
Heading is 214. What's going on? We are struggling with this plane to get an ILS approach. So I see the glide slope is moving down, so I'm now going to click ILS. Do I need to be on nav mode? Probably not. I should still be on... Oh, MCDU message. Not on intercept track. It says not on intercept track. I'm too far to the left, right? Is it gonna drop? Oh yeah, I'm way to the right. Right, so I'm gonna have to just land this manually. I can't get it. Sunray, I am struggling a lot with this plane. I just cannot get it to do what we want. It is a handful, no doubt about it. Trying to see if it does it on its own, but it's not. Oh, those frames are getting really bad too. That's so bad. I hate to land manually. I just feel like it's such a waste. And I can't get this thing to drop. Like the nose just keeps lifting. Look, if I let go of the throttle, like if I just let go, this is what's happening. Is it auto throttle still on? Is that what it is? Is that what the problem is? I just can't. I don't know what it is. Well, I didn't control the trim. The trim should have been auto trimmed. I don't know. I just don't know, and I'm like having to pull the yoke so hard. Well, I've been adjusting my trim. Like, look how far my trim is down. Well, that's nose up. And I can't click that. It's doing auto trim. So I don't know. It's so difficult. Man, sucks. There it goes. And we're down. I couldn't bear it anymore. I just tried and tried and tried and tried, and it just won't control. There it is, right where we wanted her. Yeah, it's got problems, and I don't. That's 2 nights in a row. I mean, I'll try it again tomorrow. But I don't trust it. I don't trust this plane.
We are in a dive. We are in a dive.
No, wee dee dee. My understanding is real pilots keep it in climb the entire flight. That definitely did not affect what we were doing tonight. I'll get back to you all. Yeah, the trim was bringing the nose up no matter what. I don't know. I don't know what I did. I still don't know what I did wrong. And that's tough, because if you don't know what you did wrong, you can't fix it. So it's not like CG off? No. I don't think so. See you, Sunray. Thanks for the follow too, Sunray. Yeah, that was pretty awful. Yeah, I don't know, Sunray. Center of gravity out of limits? I don't know. I don't know. Crispy Squirrel, thanks for the follow. At this point I'm going through the grass. I might as well. Sunray, thanks for the prime. Thank you. I mean, we've already been in the grass. We might as well keep going through the grass. Well, that was rough. This plane has some issues, but I am not giving up on it. Hopefully tomorrow night, we'll still have some people in chat that can tell me what I'm doing wrong, because I don't know how to fix it. I was going to do VAT Sim tomorrow. I cannot do VAT Sim if I can't land this plane. Tow one of those lawnmower trailers with your plane. You could charge the airport for the service. park next to Armafera. You know, I tried, and you know, when you do a go around and then you try to land again on the go around, it doesn't do it. Now, last night we did catch the glide slope and landed on the second attempt, but that is still 2 nights in a row that we have not been able to catch it, and I just don't know what I'm hitting wrong. We'll see, Canuck. Oh, I mean, that, you know, I'd rather it be perfect, but it's not, and that's okay. You know, we'll try it again tomorrow. I hope we figure it out tomorrow. I don't know. I wish I could figure it out. Because it even said not on intercept track. You know, and maybe that's because I wasn't going in straight at it.
Change.
I don't know.
You got change.
Feel bad for you, Bits. Don't worry about it, Amplify. We're okay.
85. 95. $1. Thanks, mister.
Thanks, 787. You can intercept the ILS at 30 degrees. Well, I mean, you can intercept it as long as you're below it. What airport is this? Johannesburg, FAOR. But we were a little to the left. But the first time we did it, we were on autopilot and we were to the left. So I don't know what. It wasn't just me. The first time was also an issue, and that was not me. Yeah, as long as you're below the glide slope, you'll catch it at some point, and then it will do the rest.
That's the steering wheel.
I'm going left.
But you're turning to the right.
Wait, is that a mirror? Why is there? What is this? What is this action? What is that? Is that your phone holder so you can watch Netflix while you're flying? All right, we're done. The mirror is to look at the compass. All right, thank you. Thank you. That was rough, but we're gonna try it again tomorrow. We didn't have the glide slope because we didn't have the localizer, and we weren't pointing in a direction that would intercept the all good. So is that because? Hold on, let me turn off this music. Is that because we didn't press VOR loc? Because the second time we did not press VOR loc. We tried it with just ILS. Was that a mistake? Compass is behind me, apparently. Okay. Somewhere behind me. Okay. Well, I did that 787 and then it never went down. If you watch both replays, one of them went down, or I'm sorry, if you watch both replays, the first attempt we had the localizer and we hit ILS, but we didn't descend. I don't know why. Then the second time we didn't hit the localizer because somebody said not to. So I tried not to. We'll try again tomorrow. That's all we can do. Gonna fly along just ahead of you later in the week and confirm the exact order. All right, thanks, Amplify. So there's a compass above the co-pilot's head somewhere. Okay. I'm assuming it's there somewhere. All right. We're done. We're done. I hope you enjoyed me struggling. But you know what? I tried. That's all we can do. We've tried twice. We're 0 for 2. Kind of 1 for 3. Because we did it twice last night and we did it twice tonight. So we're really 1 for 4. That's not good odds. We need better odds. We got to do better tomorrow. We'll try. We'll see. I don't know. Let's go raid somebody. Thanks again, everybody. Hope you enjoyed it. Let me see. Is there? Oh my gosh, I'm trying to use Twitch like
Bacon pancakes,
Flight Sim.
making bacon pancakes. Take some bacon and I put it in a pancake. Bacon pancakes, that's what it's gonna make. Bacon pancakes.
Nightwalk Ninja and Night Raven. Okay. I got our person we're raiding. I got it. Exclamation mark Discord. Thank you. Brace yourself. Try to be on here more often when things get a little more relaxed. I mean, all right, Jay. Well, I was glad you were here, Jay. Thank you again for being here. Thanks for taking 2 for the team. You're welcome, KW. What happened? Slash. Oh no! Is that what? Is that why I heard raid? So dumb. All right. Well, let's go say hi. Thanks, everybody. Hope you had a good time. We'll try to be better tomorrow. And I'll see you all. Let's go say hi to Bearded Wookie. So we'll see you all tomorrow night, everybody.